Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Jaybirdresin art. So today is Thursday. Well, for you it is. and that means that it is the Slay a Tray collaboration. And what I'm going to do is the theme is end of summer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this large size Let's Resin tray. I've had this for a while. I got it for Christmas last year, and I've never used it. It's huge. It takes a lot of resin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the, not all of it, but I'm going to use the fruit and flowers that I got in Happy Mail. Some of these I already had, and some of them were bought by Miss Karen. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to make a fruit tray. Get it? Fruit tray? A fruit tray for your fruit. Anyway, so I'm going to use the food grade resin in case you actually want to use it for a fruit tray. I think that's cute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I got to get a layer of clear down. I just got stuff all in my mold. And I'm just going to place all of these in. I thought about putting some stones or glitter or something in the rim. But I decided against that because it's going to be hard to kind of get stuff down in there. And I don't want to get holes in my rim here. And I really just like the look of clear resin. I think it is so beautiful. So I'm just going to leave it clear. And I'm just going to place my fruit and flowers in here. And then we're going to back it. Easy peasy. Should be. Alright guys, so let me go mix up some resin and we'll get started. Alright, so I got the resin mixed up. I mixed up 10 ounces for this first layer. I hope that's enough to cover. But we'll see. So I'm going to spray a little bit of alcohol just to help move that resin around, break that surface tension, and hopefully get down. Let's get down in these little areas here to make sure that the resin gets down in there real good. All right. So my inspiration for this, one, because I just love those fruit and vegetable little packets, but I just thought it was real summery because, like, oh gosh, there's a big old hair. Jeez. But my family have a lake house down at Rough River in Hardinsburg, Kentucky. Actually, my whole stepdad's whole family actually has a house down there. They all have it, a house like on the same little cul-de-sac. My Uncle Steve, his brother, lives down there full time. The rest of them just basically go down there on the weekends. My mother and them, they go down pretty much every weekend all throughout the year. They are working on building their house. They have like the main part of their house where they have like one bedroom, the kitchen, the living room, the bathroom on the first floor. And now they are working on building up and over. They already got it built. They just gotta get all the stuff like I think they've gotten the drywall hung and some like electrical stuff in the guest room and their bedroom upstairs, the kids' bedrooms. and another bathroom. It's huge up there. But during the summertime, when everybody comes down, we usually have like big dinners and stuff after everybody gets home from swimming. And a lot of times we have like fruit and vegetable trays. So I thought this would be a pretty cool little tray to do for the end of summer collaboration. The collaboration was started by Beverly at Custom Created Handmade Crafts. Then you got here's a tongue twister for me. Crystal Clear Creations and K&D Creations. So if you have a channel and you like to get involved, you can get in contact with one of those ladies. Or if you don't and you just like watching, you can watch this video and then go over to their channels and check them out as well. Okay, so it looks like this is gonna cover at least the first little layer here. I just need to check all my corners and make sure that there's resin all down in there. So I'm gonna scrape these cups real good. Real quick. And kind of push all that resin into those areas. Okay, I can see over here, I believe, ooh, I'm making a mess. I believe they're good. I think I'm good over there. And there. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because it's clear resin. But I don't really see like any air pockets or anything. I do see a bubble right there. I don't want to use a torch because it's real thin. Hold on. Maybe get it like that with some isopropyl alcohol. Okay, so that looks pretty good. It covered really well. All right, so I cut my dragon fruit piece up because I only had one and it was pretty big. Now, if you do get these or if you have these and you want to use them, pay attention to the dragon fruit if you want to cut it, because some of it, like the rind, hold on, ooh, dropped it. I didn't have this light on because it's going to have a big glare, but if you pay attention to your rind on your dragon fruit, it kind of breaks away right there. So make sure you cut it where it's not broken or else it's going to fall apart. See how it kind of pulls apart right there? So that's why I cut it like that. And they're all, you know, different sizes. I was going to make them smaller, but if I cut it smaller again, the rind is just going to break off from the actual fruit. So, and I want to leave it like that. So just if you decide to do this, pay attention to that. Okay, so I've cut all my bags open. I might do that to the kiwi too, because there's only one and I think it's really cute. I kind of like it like that. I wish there was another one in there because I'd like to leave it like that, but I don't know. I don't have but one. Okay, let's see, what do we want to use? I really like these. And the dragon fruit, I want to put a little bit of each color though. So I'm going to get, so these are like lemons and oranges. That's strawberries. I do have two, and the lemon and oranges in this pack has different flowers in it. I might use a couple of those. I have two strawberries. Let's see if there's any big difference. The flowers are different. Maybe I use a little bit of each. Oh, and these are like tangerines, I guess, instead of oranges. But it only has one straw. Okay. So, yeah, let's see. What do we want to start with? I think I might start with these ones. Let me go ahead and get these out. Not really sure what kind of fruit that is, but it's really pretty. Those are blueberries. And they're sticking to the paper. Don't have a whole lot of room here. I may be off camera a little bit, trying to get these apart. But all I'm doing right now is trying to get the flowers off of the paper. The flowers and the fruit from sticking to the paper. Come on now. Ay, ay, ay. Static, I guess. Oh, where'd it go? I just lost one. Well. Alright, so let's get that paper out of here. Alright, so how... Ooh, and those flowers right there are really pretty too. I kind of had a different project in mind for these ones, but I changed my mind. I might save some of the purple, little purple flowers and just put a couple. Need some tweezers. Let's see. Should we put the flowers in first and then, so we don't get too much covered up? Then the fruit. That is really pretty. Okay, let's... Which way does it go? Is there a front and a back? I don't think this one has a front or a back. So I'm gonna maybe stick that there. Make sure to get that under the resin real good. Or covered up some. It's real thin still, but oh, I at least want to get some resin covering those so they don't get covered up with the backing. Okay, that should be good. Ooh, you know what? Let's do one like that, and maybe one over here like this. You don't need to be in there like that anyway. Put it like opposite. Come on. All right. And definitely want to put these in there. If I can get it apart. Oh, look, there's another flower. It was stuck underneath of it. Okay, that's good. What kind of fruit is that? Does anybody know? That's really pretty. Looks like it would taste good. Alright, I'm going to spray some alcohol. So maybe I don't get bubbles. I'm going to stick that guy right there. And yeah. Try to push out any air that might be there. And then maybe we should balance it off and put one on the other side. So we're going to spray some alcohol again and lay it down from, there's a piece of glitter in there. Lay it down to where it kind of presses the air out for me from like one side to the other, you know. I want to kind of turn this one though. That one is going that way. Let's turn that like that. Okay. And then I do want to put some of these flowers in it. Oh, come on now. I hope these colors don't change. Sometimes in the resin, the color will change on the flowers. And I don't like that. I should maybe try to seal them or something. Maybe put that there. I don't know. I didn't really have it planned out on where exactly I wanted to put the flowers. I just kind of jumped right in. And I'm going to just place them wherever. So I'll put 2 of these in there. 2 of these purple flowers. I'm going to save the other ones. I do at some point want to do a fruit bowl as well. Even though kind of summer is kind of pretty much coming to an end. Should I not make it exact though? Maybe put this over here. I don't know. I'm not really good with like flower placement. But anyway, that's just what we're going to do like that. Maybe let's put some blueberries there. And oh, did I put that? No, I think it looks exactly the same on the other side. And then we'll do, wait a minute, which way? Okay, that is where this, I don't know. I'm not spraying alcohol. Oh well, too late now for those ones. Let's spray a little bit on this one. Let's stick that one right about there. And then I'm going to move on to a different color. I might come back to these little white, well, I don't know. Those look like they would be good in like pendants or something. So I may just stick those to the side. Let's see. I don't know. I really want to cut these a little smaller than that. Should I? I can't cut that big one right there. It's smaller than that though. the rind will just come right off of it. And I really like that pink. Dang it. Maybe I'll save that one for something else. Because I got a lot of fruit that needs to go in here. So, yeah. I might just go ahead and cut this one again, since the rind is attached properly. At least like it looks like it. Okay. Alright. So, where do we want to stick that? Oh no, I can't. Okay, maybe I'll wait for that, and let's go with a different color theme real quick. Those are pretty cool looking. Not really sure what that is. It looks like a radish or something, maybe. Huh. Or with yellow, maybe? Let's go with some yellow real quick. Ooh, they smell good. Smell really good. These oranges and lemons got a real citrusy smell still. Ooh, yeah, it's very, man, it's a shame I ain't gonna be able to smell that in the resin, but let's go with, look how pretty that one is. Let's hope it stays like that. Spray some alcohol. Let's maybe stick this guy right there. I wonder, should I cut these oranges? Well, this one's already cut for me. Right. Look, this guy's done moved all the way over. That's not a good sign. They're going to move on me. Should I put that there? Since it sort of fits. At this point, anyway. In case it moves, though. Alright, let's just kind of stick that in that corner. Looks like it pushed bubbles out on its own. If you lay it from one side to the other. So I got all the flowers and all the fruit placed. So we have to let this cure, and then we'll come back and do a back coat. Yeah. So I guess I'll see you in a little bit. All right. Well, everything is cured now, so it's time to do a back coat. But first, I got more Happy Meal. So let's get that going real quick. And there's also something I purchased. So, or I think so anyway. let's see. Yeah, this is what I got. I've never seen these molds on Amazon before, and I thought they were really cute. So, and there was only one left, it said at the time. So, I'll try to find the link to put it in the description if they are back in stock. So, they are little fruit molds. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I believe this is an apple. So that's really cute. I've never seen these before. And this is a pear. Must have a thing for fruit, huh? This is a lemon/lime. Really cute. Oh, and it's got some texture in there, so you can see. This one, okay, oh, this must be an orange. It's got some texture in there as well. And the last one is a peach. Isn't that cute? I thought that was adorable. Not sure what I'll do with it. But you could like make these up, and like if you made like a bowl, because I got bowl molds too, you can make like a little fruit display, like a little fake fruit and stuff. That would be really, really cute. It's kind of more of like a summery thing, and we're kind of moving out of summer, but you could probably also make them like darker, instead of like real bright colors, make them like a darker theme to maybe go with like a fall decor type thing. It doesn't matter. It's really cute. That's why I got those. So I thought they were adorable. We're on another fruit kick. I don't know, I just think the fruit is just, I don't know, pretty. So, whatever. Okay, so now on to the Happy Meal. I already cut the boxes open just to save on time, and the little sticker kind of came out with, or the little thing, I think it's telling what it is, came out as it was like stuck to the knife. So, but we're not going to look at that. We're going to put that over there. I think that is 1, 2. We'll see what it says after. Let's find the thing. Okay. Oh, it's from Miss Karen again, of course. It says, enjoy your gift. Here are a few more things from your list. Create some gorgeous things, Tara. Big ol' hugs, Karen. Oh, thank you so much, Karen. Okay, so there's 2. Oh, these are those little Cayman's alcohol inks. Oh, cool. Well, how do you get it open? Warning, choking hazard. Small parts. Composition, isopropyl alcohol, varnish, pigment. The box did say, like, hazmat. And I was like, what the heck? Hazmat? What is going on? What is... How the heck do you open this? Jeez. Okay, let's get some skizzers. Yeah, there's a little, I think it's little Cayman's alcohol inks. I seen Tammy on Epoxy Me That use these before, and I thought they were so pretty. Come on now. There we go. Hopefully that's it. They did not want you to get in these. Alright, here we go. I think. Jeez. Okay. Ah! They're double bags. Jeez, what is going on? Got some serious packaging going on here. Alright, so let's see. We got peach smoothie. That looks really pretty. Caramel. I love the names. Strawberry with cream. Kind of looks orange, really, but. And then dusty pink. Oh, those are so pretty. I love the pastel. You know what? Those might be cool. And the little fruits. That would be nice for a peach. Huh. Oh, this one says peach smoothie. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Karen. And then there's another one here. Well, come on now. Oh, wow. They're serious about their packaging. Okay, and this one is in a little thing too. Oh, look, these are like metallics and like a. This one is a silver, gray fog. Huh. And a black. Cool. And white. Huh. Cool. Thank you so much. I can't wait to try these. I know you can like mix them in your resin, but Tammy also said that like you like drip them over top of your resin just like you do with like the Petri effect. And because it has pigment in it, like it drops on its own. Like you don't have to put the white behind it or something like that. I might have to go back and watch her video to try to do what she did. Or, you know, similar effect or whatever. But, yeah. We're going to have to try these soon. So, yeah, thank you so much. Well, let's put these back in this one. Oh, cute little bag they put these in. Okay. These ones actually weren't on my list, but those are neat, I think. But yeah. Those are pretty cool. I didn't even see that they had like the metallics and black and stuff. So yeah, that is pretty cool. All right, now let's move. Oh, there's more tags in there. What's this one? A gift for you. Enjoy your gift. Okay, it's just another thing. All right, one more. So, let's find a gift tag first. All right. So this one says, oh, look, it's from Jeannie again. Hopefully these help you. LOL, I love these things. They were not on your list, but I saw on your video you said your pointy one broke. So here you go. Oh, thank you. Oh. Okay. I love getting things that weren't on my list. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, okay, so there's the little ones. Oh, and it's got the little dotting tool on the end too. And then these are all silicone. These are very handy. And these got silicone on the other end too. Cool, thank you. I actually used to have some of these, but they got all messed up too. So thank you. Okay, there's more tags. Oh, cool. Okay, looks like there is more rhinestones. Let's see what color they are. Oh, it's the pearls. The little flat back pearls. Where's my... Oh, okay. Come on. Goodness. Okay, so it's the flat back pearls, and it's got all different sizes. Those are really pretty. Yeah, I think these are beautiful. And then, of course, you get all the glues, and oh, they give you some nice tweezers this time. So those little cheaper looking ones, those are actually pretty nice. And then a little pencil, wax pencil to apply them. Awesome. Thank you, Jeannie. And then we got, got the other set of pearls too. I thought these were really cool because it's got several different kinds. Look at that. Aren't they so pretty? Those are like, kind of like black AB or something, because it's got a black background, but it also has all the different colors on it. And these ones are brown with different colors, and gray, and then solid black. It's got a cream color. These are plain white, but these are like AB white as well, because it's different colors, like color shifting. And then some silver ones and some gold ones. So these are going to be really fun to find something to do with these. So thank you so much, Jeannie. Once again, you're amazing. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go put all this stuff away, and then we'll start on the background. Okay, so I mixed up almost 5 ounces of resin. This says it takes 20. I've already put in 10. But I'm going to use some filler. So I got these stones once again at Hobby Lobby on clearance, but I got these a while back, and I have used these in resin once before, and it was absolutely beautiful. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and use this, and also because it makes you use less resin. So that's what I'm going to do. But before that, I kind of forgot to show you. I did purchase some other things too. One thing was on my Amazon wish list, but I've been wanting it for a while, and I seen that it was on sale, and I knew that if I needed it in the next couple of videos that I would kick my own butt if I didn't buy it while it was on sale and I had to pay those extra few dollars. So I got the Let's Resin UV resin, the one that has the 2 whites and the black. I didn't open it yet, but that's what it is. It's the 2 whites and a black. Of course, I wish it was 2 blacks and a white, but that's okay. And then I also purchased some, these are like little sanding bits, like drill bits, or not drill bits, Dremel bits. These I use for like sanding the bottoms of pieces. I've started seeing a lot of people using the ones that I think were sent out by a couple different companies, and I thought, you know what, my husband had a Dremel, why can't I just use that, you know? And it makes it so much easier than having to use a knife or one of those what do you call them, these little dudes, I forgot the name, but these things, I mean, they're all right, but they're kind of tricky to use. But the little Dremel, these things, these are like stones instead of sandpaper, and they sand down your pieces that you want, but it's not as abrasive as the sandpaper one. So if you do have like a little Dremel, these are really, really nice, and you get your sanding the bottom of your pieces really, really easily. So yeah, that's why I got those. Okay, so let's move on. What I'm gonna, like I said, I made it's 140 mils. I didn't have a cup that said like the half marks, and I wanted 5 ounces, so it's 140 mils. And I'm just gonna use these stones in it. So the best way, let's do it like we did on the cat, and I'll just get a cup and mix a little bit at a time. That's not a big enough cup. Well, actually, it'll be all right. Let's just use this. We'll do it a little bit at a time. I have either this cup or a real big cup. So we're going to do it with this one. All right, so let's dump some of these in here. I did already run the resin through the vacuum chamber. This is a Bond Crafter. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of resin in here. I wonder... No, I was going to put some resin down first, but no, we're just going to do it this way. So I'm just going to mix this up gently, not to mix up too many bubbles in it. You probably wouldn't see it much anyway. So, but yeah. Alright, so we're just going to coat the resin, or you can coat the rocks in the resin. And scoop it on there. And then spread it out like you're icing a cake. So, yeah. Just going to do it like that until we get it filled. I'm not sure if this will be enough for resin or not, but I'm going to, if not, then I'll mix it some more. But I figure with all the rocks in it, 5 ounces should be enough, since technically it should have only taken 10 more ounces. Come on now. Alright, I need to spread this out thin so it doesn't get, so it can fit underneath the lip there, but not I don't want to see a whole bunch of gaps in the back. But if it, if it is what it is, like I can't go above that lip or anything. So if I have gaps in the rocks because I have to make it so thin, then that's what we're going to have to do. So I'm just going to keep doing this because I don't want to have like real like a clear layer on top, and I don't want to mix up too many rocks in case I have too much resin and I can find something else to do with it. I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. But you really got to spread them out. I don't really want to have a rocky bottom either, so I kind of do need a little bit of resin on to be pulling on the back, don't I? So that it's not like all rocks. But I don't know. We're just gonna do this and see how it turns out, I guess. And I do have some cork, like a big piece of cork, like with sticky stuff on the back that I got from the Dollar Tree a while back. So I guess if it is rough, I could just cover it with that so it doesn't, scratch up your surface when you lay it on your table. And no, I also do have, I ordered some little rubber feet. Oh, that's right. So for my giveaway, that I will be doing the drawing for on Saturday for the cross or the butterfly jar, stuff like that. I ordered some, on the back of the cross, I did put, dang it, I'm getting my words all tongue twisted. I did sand the back of it so that it wasn't rough, but I also ordered some clear little rubber feet that I put on the back of it so it stands up above your surface. so that, well, it just kind of looked a little nicer. Just sitting up above, but also so that, there was no chance of it scratching your surface, you know, because I didn't want to have anybody have their table messed up or whatever surface they put it on. So I did put some little rubber feet on the back. Couldn't put cork on the back of it, of course, because it's clear. So that's why I got the little rubber feet. So I also could do rubber feet on the back of this or the cork, one or the other. Okay, so now I gotta try to fit this under that lip as well and make sure I'm also getting resin. That's why I probably should have put resin down first, to make sure I got resin under here, under that lip, so we don't have any holes in the tray. Should I like drizzle a little bit just to make sure that it's kind of getting resin under there? Yeah, I might do that. Okay, and then we'll squeeze the rocks underneath. I'm gonna have some cleanup on my mold, but that'll be all right. I'd rather have cleanup on the mold than to have holes. And I hope these rocks fit underneath of there. You just have to have a little bit, just, you know, it doesn't have to be a bunch. So let's just push a little bit under there. Some of these are awful big though. Okay, we're gonna have to try to get some of the smaller ones under that lip. There. And yeah, let's drizzle a little bit more on this side, just so we can push the rocks, or use the rocks and push that resin underneath of there. Look and see what that is looking like. Getting down low, like eye level, I can see, like right here, there's resin on top, here, but in this little area right here and here, the rocks are sticking up above the resin. Now, I may go on ahead and mix up a little bit more, just because I can see that it's still not domed. So I do want to try to mix, or I do want to try and cover as many of those rocks as I possibly can, so I don't have as rough of a bottom. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mix up a little bit more resin, and you don't need to see me do that. Just dumping clear resin on top. So next time you see me, we will be demolding. All right, guys. Well, I'll be back shortly. All right. Well, it is cured. There is a few that are sticking up a little bit, but not too bad. I did go through and take a few of the real big ones that were sticking out really bad. When it was still, is that resin? Okay. When I shut the camera off. So, all right, let's get this big old thing out of here. Got one side. Okay, there we go. Got the other side. Now it should be easier. Let me dry my hands off. In the tray. Alright, so that should be much easier. Now I should just be able to peel it off. Goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Finally got it off. Now I have to get that silicone oil out of there. But anyway. Alright. Let's flip this over. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. That is cool. Wow. I got 2, 3 bubbles. Oh, man. It's like holes. Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen. Oh, no. There's more. Right there in the little star fruits. But it is really cool. It's a little warped where I was messing with it. But, wow. What do you think? Oh, that looks so cool. Look at that. Where it went kind of clear there, the stones behind it look brown or orangish. But, wow, I really like that. I could do a top coat on here, and those bubble, well, I'd have to drill that one out. But these are actual, like, holes, you know? So if I did a top coat, you wouldn't even see that. It would go away. And I could just drill that out with my Dremel right there. And, yeah, see, well, I just popped it. And now it's a hole. It had a very, very thin layer. So it's a hole now. So, yeah, I could just do a top coat and cover this, and you wouldn't have a single hole, and it would be even prettier because it would make more depth in it, you know. And it's got plenty of room in this tray because it is really deep, so it would still be plenty of tray there. Oh, wow. I didn't lose any color in any of the fruits or the flowers. They're so pretty. Look at that. Oh, hold on. Let me see. I know you're going to have a glare. Let's see if it's too much or if it's brighter that way where you can see it a little better. I love it. That is so pretty. So pretty. Look how cool that looks. Wow. So, yeah. I'll probably just put some feet on the back of it. You know, where it's kind of like, they're not sharp or anything. They just kind of stick up a little bit, but they're not sharp, of course, because they're little pebbles. But they just kind of stand up a little bit, as if, you know. But if I put those little rubber feet on the back of it, it'd be fine. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. It is so pretty. You know, it would also be cool. If I like did something along here. I don't know. I kind of like the clear. And where you can see the pebbles like coming up through. They reflect through the little rim there. Wow, isn't that pretty? I love it. Thank you all, Beverly and everybody in the collaboration. Chris, why is that such a tongue twister for me? Crystal Clear Create for doing the collaboration. I had thought about doing a fruit tray before, and I was like, it's a little late in the year. Maybe I'll save it for next year. But then I got the email saying that they were going to do an end of summer tray video. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. That's so funny. Because so yeah, I got to do it this year anyway. So cool. Wow. All right. Well, yeah, I do want to do a top coat. This video is already super, super long. I might just do it on my own, and then I'll show you two in the pictures, or come back and show you in the afterwards. But wow, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, well, in case I just show you the pictures, I have to go back and see how long this video is going to be. In case I just show you the pictures, I'll go ahead and end the video. So if you like this video and you like how gorgeous this tray turned out, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up, that like button, and let me know what you think in the comment section. So, alright guys, well, I'm going to get to doing a top coat. I will get you some pictures, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure to go and watch the other people that are in the collaboration. I know there's a link that I'm sure if you go to like Beverly or Crystal Color Creations or K&D Creations, I'm sure they have the link in their description, and you can watch everybody that entered. So, alright guys, well, I will see you next time. Bye.